I don't know where the fuck the sun is, but anyway, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been out for like a very long time. It's been such a long time I'm filming a video. I don't even know if I still know how to do it. So today I'm going to do like a live update slash mukbang. I've baked this cake, which is called, it's a personal recipe and it's called Daddy's Favorite, because I basically use like a lot of the main ingredients that my late dad really liked. I just had this idea of doing this cake because my mom was like, oh, you often like bake cake for like birthdays and stuff like this, but you never did it for your dad. So I was like, I might as well do it now, because I mean, my belief in death is kind of like not the general one. I do believe that the deceased are still like around us. So I was like, if I make it and if I enjoy eating it, it's just the same as if I would just do it if it was just like near me. It doesn't look as good as I wish, but I know it's going to be delicious. It has Nutella, coconut, oat, pistachio, and coconut toffee. I don't even know where to begin this live update, so let's have a slice of cake first. Oh yes. Gonna take just a big slice, like let's not pretend. The toffee is kind of making the cake hard to like cut, but you know. Okay, I'm back in Paris. It's been quite some time now I've been like back in Paris. So much drama happened like in Japan. If you guys have watched like my story time, you probably know about it, but I didn't even like tell every single thing because it was just like too much, and I had PTSD, post-traumatic stress, because I even had like eczema. I never had like eczema in my life ever, but then I actually had eczema, and I don't know if it's eczema or what it was, but it was like a really weird, like as a bruise, this part, because I was so stressed. And when I came back, because I think of the stress, I really believe in like law of attraction and that you attract the vibes that you're sending out to the universe. And since I wasn't feeling that great, I wasn't getting much jobs modeling wise, so it was like I need some coins but the coin just wasn't coming, until at some point I managed like chill out a little bit, enjoy a little bit, and like be happy again and feel like confident again and just feel good about life and to love life in general. And I was also sad because I really wanted to go right back to Tokyo just after like 2 months. I wanted to come back here just a little short while, make some coins, and then directly go back there. But then I couldn't make the coins soon enough. And mostly, reason why I'm still in Paris is that I've started back to dive into music. So I'm really into it. I've started to write like my first studio album. The title is Kitsunetsuki, and it's about self-transformation. And Kitsunetsuki is like a Japanese myth about like divine foxes possessing people, and then people develop some kind of sometimes superpower, sometimes like craziness and mental issue. So the album is about like self-growth and mental illness and happiness mostly. I've had like 2 singles out so far. You can find them on iTunes, Spotify, whatever. if you won't buy them, I would really appreciate, because if you stream them, I'm getting 0.00008 coins if you stream it per stream. So if you can buy it, I would really appreciate. Plus I've decided that I would give all what I would earn in my first 3 months of my first 3 singles to an association, probably in Togo or in Ghana. So spend a coin on your favorite beach. And yeah, I'm really like, music was really my first passion. I just like kind of fell into like modeling, and then modeling as well became a passion. But now I'm realizing that modeling was not really a passion, it was more like an ambition. Like I'm very extremely ambitious. So after starting modeling is fun, it's really fun. So after starting it, I was like, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well be very successful at it and be a very good model and get like a lot of high-end jobs and do the hottest runway and stuff like this. But now I feel like I kind of realizing that I was never like 100% passionate about it. I was just like fired up by ambition. And now that I'm doing music again, I feel like, or maybe my passion for modeling just worn off, I don't know. But like if you'd ask me if I would do modeling for free, I would not now. Every job that I'm doing, I'm trying to do only coins job, or it has to be a hot editorial that is going to enable me to get even higher fee. That's pretty much my mindset right now. Whereas before I was like, oh, just excited for a new picture and to be part of like the artistic process. Now that I'm making my own artistic process and everything, I'm like, just give me them coins. Thank you very much. This is really good, like the pistachio and the Nutella and the oat texture really goes well together. And so I'm hoping my album is gonna be out by fall, if possible in September. I'm also hoping I will be able to like make one music video maybe in July. I would like it to be out for my birthday. Meanwhile, I have my 3rd single, which is going to be out in June, probably June 12th, on my sister's birthday, just so I can remember it afterward. And my 3rd single is going to be called Konkon, probably, which is the sound that, which is in Japanese, the sound that the foxes make when they're like jumping and when they're happy. It's almost like the purr of like the foxes, because it's just gonna be like a very like light summer song, kind of like air in the wind, in the Maybach and everything, going to the beach. This is the kind of vibe of this song, and I'm really excited about it. I feel like it's going to be my favorite song, and right now I'm just gonna start to save as much coin as I can, so that maybe after Paris Fashion Week I can go back to Tokyo. And I don't know if I will go back and like stay a long time. I would wish I would stay like 3 months, but if I don't have the finances for it, I would just stay like on a short trip, just so I could do my music video, because some of the songs, like a lot of the songs, are about Tokyo. Every song is in Japanese, half English, with a bit of singing and a bit of rapping. So the music video for the most part has either to be filmed in studio, either to be filmed outside in Tokyo. I cannot like film it in the street of Paris. It's just not gonna work with my concept, and in that case I prefer to not do any music video. And I've already like talking with like really 2 awesome video directors and the photographer who seems to be like okay to like help me on that project. So once I have like all the songs out, I'm gonna send them, and I would hope to make at least 2 music videos. The things like I have big ideas, and the one thing, because I'm still not 100% confident about like my skills. I think I still need to make a lot of progress, and I'm aware of that. I probably will need to like have classes sometimes so I could really like push my potential to the maximum. However, I'm very confident about my creativity and about like my inspiration. So I feel like this is something I've always had. I've always just had like ideas, and sometimes I might then see it in the media, like an artist doing something like this, or like a movie doing something like a movie, like having like this kind of vibe that I was thinking about before. So I'm really like confident about that. But then you need some fucking budget because yeah, some stuff costs money. And even if I manage to find people who are not gonna ask me like to cut them a check, and are just going to like be able to like basically help each other in a way with the process of creativity. I mean, if someone needs to rent a studio for the music video, or if they need to like rent a special like camera, I'm supposed to like put the card on the table because it's still my music video at the end of the day, you know. So yeah, I will see like how this is going to go about, and hopefully it's going to work out. I just need to like keep securing those money bags in Paris. At this point, I'm like doing any job. I don't even care. I mean, I care how much it's paid. Like, I'm not gonna go out of home if it's just like for a couple of coins. But as someone like asks me for a job, if I feel like I can at least rent the record studio for a day and record one song or two songs with that coin, I'm like, I'm in. So I'm trying like to finish this album. It's gonna be probably 9 or 11 songs, and all of the songs are going to be like quite different because I want to like show all the kind of things I can do, and I also want to like discover my own voice, because I've done like a demo before, even before I started modeling, but I never really like pushed it that way, the way I'm doing it now. So I'm really like trying to discover my own voice and discover what I can do, what I cannot do, and how I can be playful and how I can develop my character. But at the same time, I wanted to do an album, even if it's not very smart to do in a way nowadays, because people can just pick up the songs they want to buy on iTunes. So doing an album is not that important. A lot of artists now just do like EP or mixtapes and singles, but at the same time I feel like intellectually and artistically doing an album is kind of important, and I just want to have that experience of just focusing on one concept and taking it from the beginning to the end and have everything just go together and not just have like single. However, most of the songs are kind of very different in vibe. Some songs are kind of like twin songs because they're like opposite, or they're like mirrored, inverse mirror song in terms of the music and in terms of like the lyrics and the meaning of it. But some songs are like completely different. Like my first single is very pop and cinematographic, Harakiri, whereas my second single is very like hip hop trap, They Know My Name, and my third one is going to be like pop, but like very light pop and fun pop. So the three are going to be different, and the fourth one will be, I think, just an acoustic guitar, maybe violin, and yeah, it's going to be called Maria-san, the fourth single. So please look forward for it. I haven't even eaten anything. Let me eat a little bit. I've just been like running up my mouth. What I really like when you make like cakes with like oatmeal, it really gives them like a kind of crumbly texture, and it's like so soft and so chewy. And yeah, that's about it. He's still single, mingling, kicking it in. Mm. It's so good, like the toffee is like very chewy but hard, and then when you have the cake on the bottom part, it's so good. I took this part like off because I want to photograph it from the thumbnail and to post on Instagram. I just like to show off my cooking skills, you know. Gotta let bitches know that I am that bitch. Still that bitch. And yeah, that's about it. I was booked again for a showroom for Fashion Week. So I actually probably, after posting this, I would post like the video that I've done 6 months ago. 6 months ago at the showroom. And I even did like a small interview of the designer, Tony Cohen. So I will post this like after this video. And I'm booked again for like 1 week. So I'm really happy because it's a young brand, like new brand. So, and it's a small team. So I almost feel like I'm like part of like a family and part of like us trying to develop the brand. I mean, I have like no action in the in the brand, but I still feel like I'm part of the family somehow because I really want them like to do good and to succeed. And at the same time, it's gonna help me like go on with my project, and it's really inspiring to me as well because I have another project that I'm not gonna talk about yet, but I would let you guys know as soon as it's ready. And it's a project that is about like fashion at the same time, and I don't want to put like my eggs in the same basket. I want to like have a lot of things going on because I feel like at the end of the day, even if sometimes it's a bit overwhelming, that's kind of how I function best, because then I cannot focus on something and put bad energy into it because I just have a lot of distraction going on. So when one thing is not working out so much, the other thing is still like requesting my energy and my focus, and then it's just like easier to like everything rolling. I really feel like it's like not now or never, but I feel like in your young years, that's when you should like be having project, be trying out stuff, and even if it's fucked up and it doesn't work out, it doesn't really matter, at least you've tried. If I'm like 40-year-old at some point and I'm like still broke and shit like this, I would at least know that, man, I've tried a lot of things and I've really like went after like my passions and my ambition. So I at least like would have that to like comfort me while I'm sleeping under the bridges in Tokyo. I mean, if I'm homeless, I'm gonna at least buy myself a ticket so I can be homeless in Japan. Still better, and the streets are cleaner. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of this content. I have lots of like vlogs, Paris vlog, I have lots of like Tokyo and Japan vlogs. I have like a lot of like sitting videos, so you can check out like all my content. And I will put the link to my 2 singles down below, so please check them out and support me. Share it with your grandmother, steal your mom iPhones and buy it from her iTunes and shit. Jane.